Hello, my beautiful souls. My name is Desi, and if this is your first time to my channel, I talk about things like law of attraction, spirituality, awakening, recovery, and so much more. And I just want to take this moment to really thank you for tuning in and listening. This reaffirms why I do what I do, and I've had multiple people reach out to me personally from people that were in my past and telling me that what I'm doing is really having a positive effect on them. And, thank you. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for supporting my channel and my cause. So I just want to take this moment and send you so much love and energy that's pure, positive, good feeling stuff. Take it. So I've had a lot going on in my life, and I haven't been able to upload content on a regular basis, and I really want to start being more consistent. And so if you could show some love, go ahead and press that subscribe button over here or over there, and then if you press that little bell notification, you'll get notified every time I upload new content. So today we're going to be talking about the 12 laws of karma. Now this is a good one, and this is really going to have a positive effect on your life. And whether you believe in karma or not, it does exist, and it is a result of your intentions and your actions and how you treat other people and how you live your life. So if you really get a pen and paper, take notes on this, because I did, and really incorporating these into my life has helped tremendously, whether it's learning how to cope with different things or looking at the expectations that I have of situations, outcomes, people. This is really helping me to live a more purposeful and fulfilling life. So let's get into them. Number 1 is the Great Law, and it states, as you sow, so shall you reap. So remember that whatever you do to people, it's going to eventually come back to you. And we have to remember that we're all connected. Whatever you're putting out in the universe is what you're going to be getting back. But just as seeds, as you plant them, it takes time to grow. So eventually, whatever seeds and intentions you're planting, they're eventually going to grow. And it is determined which way life is going to go by the intentions that you're setting and putting into them. So remember, be courteous, be kind to people, because we're all connected. And if we are just living with good intentions, that's the reality that we're going to attract. So number 2 is the Great Law of Creation. You attract what you are, not what you want. Now, if you want to attract peace and kindness and love and abundance, you have to actually be that person. You can't just think about how you want it and try to plan everything. You have to be as if. And whatever you're putting out, that's what you're going to start seeing. Number 3 is the law of humility, and it states, refusal to accept what is shall remain what is. Now, this goes into really being able to accept our faults and going within, facing those shadows, doing shadow work. And I just recently made a video on shadow work, so I will leave that. I'll leave a link to that video in the description, so check it out because it's really good. And it's really, when we're going in and we're accepting our flaws as they are and loving them, not trying to push those feelings down without judging that, just going within and accepting things for what they are. That's so important and very, very powerful. So, number 4 is the law of growth. Our growth is above all circumstance. So this is your thoughts and your feelings create your reality. So when we're thinking negatively, that's gonna create this negative environment. And just as the opposite, thinking positively is going to create more positive outcomes, more positive pathways to, a more positive destination. We always, if we're mindful of the thoughts that we're thinking and being diligent about putting our focus on the outcome that we want instead of really looking at everything at face value, this is going to help us create this more abundant, successful, peaceful life. Number 5, the law of responsibility. Our lives of our doing, nothing else. This is where we start accepting what we've been doing, taking responsibility for the things in our life, taking charge of our own happiness, really just taking life by the horns and just riding that bull. This is taking responsibility is such a crucial thing to do. No more blaming others for how you feel. No more relying on somebody else to make you feel validated. Once I stopped caring what everybody else was thinking, always worrying about making everybody else happy, being a people pleaser, or censoring my own self and my own ideas for fear of being judged, I really took a look at all of these things and just took responsibility and know that what my intention is and knowing what it is that I want to create and then just going for it. I've had a pretty rocky past. If you've seen some of my other videos, I had a 15-year addiction to painkillers. I almost lost my children. I've been through toxic relationships, failed jobs, but I've learned how to take responsibility and look back at my life and take the lessons. The world and the universe throws us these obstacles in order for us to learn from them and to grow from them. Because if we weren't experiencing the things that are unwanted, we wouldn't know what it was that we wanted in our life. So I was able to look back at my past and be grateful for getting through it and giving thanks for all the small things in my life. It's made a huge difference. So Number 6 is the law of connection. Everything you do is somehow connected. We're all one, like I previously stated. We wouldn't be able to live without trees or bees, and we are on an energetic level connected to everything in this world. So every little thing that we do makes an impact in the collective. So the past, the present, the future, it's all connected. And your future is still a reflection of your past. So start taking those steps to make a better future for yourself. Number 7 is the law of focus. One cannot direct attention beyond a single task. There is no such thing as multitasking. If we're trying to do one thing and then do another, our focus is diverted. So really, where we put our focus, that's where energy flows. Focus on one thing at a time. When you're having a conversation with your spouse, focus on them. When you're having a conversation with your children or having a little playtime with them, give them 100% of your focus. Now, they don't teach us this in school. We tell our kids all the time, focus, pay attention, do this. But we were never taught how to focus. We're told pay attention. Well, how do you do that? Well, it starts with paying attention and focusing on one single thing at a time. This will improve your life drastically. And we teach our children by modeling this behavior. So give them 100% of your attention. Give your friends, your coworkers, whatever it is, be present. So, number 8 is the law of giving and hospitality. Demonstration or selflessness shows true intentions, it states. So our actions are crucial. Be of service. That shows greatness when you learn the balance of learning how to be of service. That means learning how to become your best self, so that way you're modeling and being a beacon of light for everyone else. Being kind and compassionate, helping the growth of others will surely help you in your personal growth. Number 9 is the law of presence, and it states, the present is all we have. That is why it's called the present. Now, 80% of our thoughts are negative. 95% of them are repetitive. That's what I was going to say. The average person has 70,000 thoughts a day. Now, new studies show, that was in 2012, and now they're saying that the number is closer to 6,000. Either way, 6,000 thoughts a day. That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, we're not supposed to be thinker of thoughts. We are supposed to be, and I shouldn't say supposed to be, because there's no supposed to be anything, but we're made to be receivers of thought. And we do that by learning how to be present, being still, sitting with the feelings that are present, and then just letting them go. When we are in the present moment, we're not trying to think ahead or trying to problem solve. We don't have to do that. Being present and living by your intuition is what these vessels are made to do. And once we learn how to connect with our higher selves, that our higher self is that being that is of your greatest potential, and we are always expanding, trying to catch up with our higher selves. We're here in this earth to expand and to bounce around in the contrast of life and to learn the lessons and to grow and to always reach for our highest potential. Once we can learn how to love ourselves and accept ourselves for all that we are, we can really grow into these beautiful beings. Now, wherever you are right now, whatever you're experiencing, that's okay. You're right where you're supposed to be. So we'll go into the 10th law, which is the law of change. It states, history repeats itself unless changed. So nothing changes unless you change it. We take charge of our lives, we make the decision of what we want out of life, and we start going for it. We start taking little steps. What is it that makes us happy? Find something that makes you happy. I don't care if it's the smallest little thing, if it's going outside, walking around the block. Do something that brings you joy every day, and it will start building this momentum, and you'll get this positive, good feeling started, and it'll build, it will grow. But we have to start doing the little things and take a look at the things that we do, our routines, and make sure that we have a routine that is priming ourselves to achieve whatever it is that we want to achieve. Into the 11th law, which is the law of patience and reward. Nothing of value is created without a patient mindset. When we are working hard at something, if we were to get it instantly, that gratification is going to wear off. Gratification comes from the working towards that goal, those little things that we do every day. When we work harder for something, we're going to value it more. There's more value in something that we worked for. That's why when people win the lottery and have this instant cash, most of the time they lose it, and very fast. But if we're working hard to build that income and learning the dynamics of what it takes to be successful and abundant, we're going to value that destination and that outcome so much more. Number 12 is the final law, and it is the law of significance and inspiration. The best reward is one that contributes to the whole world. We all have value to give. We are all special, magical beings that have these beautiful gifts to share with the world. And finding out what those gifts are what we've learned from life and what the lessons that we've taken from the experiences that we've had. When we take what we've been through, the knowledge that we've gained, and spread it with the world, that is probably the most fulfilling thing and why I personally do what I do. Taking what I went through and showing others that recovery is possible, that we are all waking up, we are all trying to find more answers. This is possible. We don't have to live in the past of the feelings of shame and guilt. Taking what one might perceive as ugly and turning it into something beautiful is what life is all about. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know that learning about the 12 laws of karma really, really helped me. and incorporating them into my life has really changed my mindset, has changed the way I interact with people, how I respond to situations. It's been a really powerful tool to put in my little toolbox. So if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to push that subscribe button. And I will see you soon. Love and light. Namaste.